Hi, my name is Colin Tukuli, and in this video, I will explain how to use the linked list to implement stack and queues, including the time complexity of the operations. Now, I'm going to start with the stacks. Um, a stack is a last in, first out, or LIFO data structure. To implement a stack using a linked list, we treat the head of the list as the top of the stack. Now there are four things I am going to explain. The push, the pop, the get top, and is empty. The push adds a new value at the head. This take constant time 0, 1. The pop removes the value from the head. This also takes 0, 1 time. The get top returns the value at the head without removing it, 0, 1. Is empty, checks if the head is null again, 0, 1. Now, using a link list means all stack operations are efficient and no resizing is needed, unlike an array-based stack. Next, I am going to talk about the queues. Um, a queue is a first in, first out, or FIFO. To implement a queue, we keep the head as the front and the tail as the back of the list. I'm also going to speak about four things: the enqueue, the dequeue, the size, and is empty. The enqueue adds a value at the tail. This is 0, 1. The dequeue removes a value from the head, also 0, 1. The size can be tracked with a counter for 0, 1 or calculated by iterating the list, which is 0 n. Is empty, checks if the head is null, which is 0, 1. Now, using a linked list allows queues to operate efficiently without shifting elements like an array which normally require. In summary, linked lists are ideal for implementing both stacks and queues. Now, this is because they allow constant time insertion and removal, and they are dynamic in size. And they also support LIFO and they support the LIFO or the FIFO behavior depending on how you use the head and tail. So basically, this is it about the assignment. Thank you for watching.